Amhara. Did a video last year to remember about Ola versus Fano in terms of their comparative capabilities. Now I think we are in a better position to compare the two arm groups. Comparison, this analysis is uh, it takes into account several key factors. I am not saying that Fano is brave or and Ola is coward or vice versa. No, both groups have an ideology, both have narrative. Each of them has narrative and ideology. It's not it's not a question of which group is brave or which group is braver. No, we are talking about the capabilities, their strengths. We're not talking about their fighting capabilities as individuals. No. This analysis is based on 5 points. On these 5 yardsticks, I'll compare the two arm groups. An announcement before the start of this comparison that after around 60 minutes, after around 90 minutes, I'll be back with today's live chat, second live chat of this week. Hoping to see you with your questions and comments. Now it's 5 yardsticks to measure Ola and Fano. First yardstick for me is organizational structure. Which group is more organized? Well, I think it's clear. Even a layman who follows the two arm groups, he would agree with me that Ola is more organized. Fano has been trying to organize itself. Ola definitely more organized. Ola has one leader, Maro. Komsa Dereba is leading the organization. Yeah, he's facing a challenge too. Sunny Nagasa has surrendered to government forces. Sharabbe has surrendered as well. Komsa Dereba and Sunny Nagasa fighters are fighting. Still, Ola is more organized. Ola at least has a chain of command and it has clear structural organization. Fano is on its way to create zonal, regional level command structures, but it's facing lots of internal issues. So first point, Ola is more organized than Fano. Another point linked to it is unity. Is Ola more united than Fano? Both are seeing internal divisions. I told you about the serious internal divisions in Gujam, in Gondar as well, in Wollo, in Shoa. You know what happened when Asagad McConnell was arrested. You know how Skandar was expelled from Shoa. You know what South Gondar Fano, Skandar was expelled from Gujam. You know what South Gondar, North Gondar Fano say about Skandar. Lots of internal challenges for Fano. Ola facing less internal challenge, I believe. Though Sunny Nagasa's surrender is definitely a big blow to Ola. Why? Because Sunny knows how Ola operates. He's been at the center of decision making in Ola, so he could really hurt Ola. We'll have to wait to see how deadly Sunny Nagasa's surrender would be to the organization. Both are faced with the threat of internal divisions. But I think Ola is more united than Fano. Ola is more organized than Fano. First point. Second point is about numbers. These groups don't announce their actual numbers. Uh, but Jawar a few days ago shared a number about Ola 100,000. It's a big number, by the way. I don't think Fano is 100,000. Fano is less than that. Numbers less than 1,000 definitely. But Fano are intensifying the recruitments. They're trying to catch up with Ola, you can say. But in terms of numbers, Ola definitely ahead. Fano, I wouldn't say way behind, but it's behind definitely. Thirdly, very importantly, which of these two groups has strong bases abroad? I am not talking about diaspora. I'm talking about real bases, real presence in neighboring countries. I know that Oromo Liberation Army has its presence in at least two neighboring countries of Ethiopia. Ola fighters use the soil of these two neighboring countries. Ola people have connection there. And when major offensives are launched against Ola, main Ola commanders, they flee to these countries. Countries, especially local communities of these two countries, back Ola. I won't disclose the name, though people know, I think. I shouldn't elaborate on it, but it's not a secret. Fano does not have this type of presence abroad. Fano fighters do have access to Sudan, but we cannot say that Sudan is the launching ground or headquarters of Fano fighters. Eritrea trained Fano fighters in the past too, but between Fano and Eritrea, there is a western zone where ENDF is deployed. So, in terms of having foreign presence in a neighboring country, Ola is far ahead of Fano, I would say. Fano trying to gain a foothold in a neighboring country. That is why it established special brigade for Amhara Sudan border. But Ola has been operating for decades. Obviously, they have established connections, and they definitely use other countries' soil. Third point. Fourth point is their source of earning. How sound, how stable is the source of earning? Both we know receive remittances, not right word remittances. Both receive support from diaspora. Ola, both. But internally, which of these two groups has a stronger, stable source of income? Here again, I think Ola. Ola people are involved in extracting precious minerals and metals, and they sell these materials to neighboring countries. Fano fighters don't have such resources under their control. So I believe Ola is richer in terms of resources. People accuse Ola of collecting ransom from abductees, accuse Ola of robbing banks too. Maybe Ola could be involved in these activities. Fano is also said to be involved in extortion. I'm talking about stable uh, source of revenue. Ola's source of revenue is, I think, more stable than that of Fano. Fourth point. Fifth point. Ability to disrupt a region, ability to destabilize a city, a region, a zone. I think here Fano is ahead of Ola. Ola operating for decades. Still, I don't see Ola in a position to just destabilize Bishoftu tomorrow. Fano can do that. I mean, if tomorrow he hear that Fano fighters have entered Gondar, military has fled from Gondar, I would be surprised. They have this type of capability. Ola, either it has not tested itself or it does not have this type of capability. Ola people have been carrying out attacks in cities too, assassination attacks too, ambush attacks too, but the ability to destabilize an entire region or entire zone, perhaps here Ola is behind fun. People would say that Sajid Wallega is Ola's stronghold. They are Ola appoints administrators. I'm talking about not just Wallega, but about entire Amhara, entire Romania. Fano has proven its capability of destabilizing major cities. Gondar, Morocos, Shoa, Sharobit, Birhan, Bahirdar. Fano fighters have been entering these major town cities. They took control of Gondar city, if you remember. They took control of 5 major cities in Amhara last year. They captured airports too. Walla lacks this type of ability to just storm town, cities, airports. Fano do have this type of capability, and if they somehow make it more organized, they could be deadly, I think. Deadlier than the Oromo Liberation Army. This is how I see the two groups. It's not a question of which group is stronger. Both have ideologies, both have a narrative, both will fight. Military solution is no solution. They can be weakened, they'll try to recover their losses. Fight will go on in both regions. Thanks for watching.